Hello dudes and dudeses, and welcome to a quick short video about another chicken farm that works in 121 dot whatever 8 we're in now. But this one is very easy and only requires 3 redstone dust to work. It's nothing like this redstone heavy farm that I created a couple of weeks ago because I found out that the old farms don't work, or at least don't have the same rates. For this easier, less redstone heavy farm, but that has water columns and such. No, it's only this. It's so simple, and we're gonna build it together today. Welcome back, dudes and dudeses. Glad to see you. Today we're going to be looking at this new, very simple chicken farm that I have designed because I got a lot of feedback from you guys on these two. And it only uses 3 redstone dust. They each go into one of these rails down here. And then we have a dispenser, 2 hoppers. And then you can see we don't have any minecarts that we have in these, and still the rates on this one is exactly the same as this one, which is equal to the old-time OG cooked chicken farms that used to work before. And the trick is very simple. You spit out the eggs here and they fall down on this side of this fence, and when they grow up they're pushed into the lava right here, and then they're sucked out by this hopper here and go into this chest right here. Now, a hopper can suck through any of these 3 blocks that are lower than just a full block. So you can use any of these in there that you want. I just chose the mud block right here. All right, let's get into building this. Everything you need for this farm more or less should be in this inventory. I usually forget something, but you get the gist of it. This is about it. And I use glass. You can use any building block you want. And I use mud, but you could use any of the 3 blocks I've shown you. Hi, Editing Fab here. Of course, I forgot something. I forgot a minecart, but it shows in the video. And I also forgot to say that, as usual, this world will be a world download that you can get in my Discord community, and you get into that in the top right, I think, of the YouTube page. So see you in my Discord. All right, we start by putting down a double chest, and of course it could be much more than a double chest. You put any of these 3 blocks here. Then you take a temporary block like this and you place the cauldron right there. Then you take lava if you have it, and well, you do need it. Oh no, I always do that. You take lava and you put it in the cauldron like that and wait for the lava to go away. Then you take a building block and you build like this, building with lava. And then you take 2 solid blocks like this and you put them at the end like this and at the end like this. And then you put down your rails, powered rail, and detector rail right there. On top of the detector rail, you will put a dispenser, and it has to be a dispenser, it cannot be a dropper. Then you take a fence. You don't take a fence. You don't take a fence, you take a fence. And you put it right there. And then you build around it like this. And you can see the fence doesn't connect to the cauldron. So, and then you put a block there, a block there, and a block there. And now the chickens, or the eggs, will be spat out against this and fall down on this side right here. And they will grow up and get pushed into the lava right there. Then you take the hoppers and you do it like this. And I kind of like this because you can make 2 chambers, which means that you can have 24 and 24, and you don't have to build it up at the same time. So you can start with 1, for instance, while you're building up the other. That's really nice. And you encase it like this. And because we're trying to do this as cheap as we possibly can, we are not using any honey, or we're not using any honey blocks for the chickens to stand on. If you did that, you could leave it 1 lower because they cannot jump on this, but we're just doing this, so we will have to build up temporarily too high when we get the chickens in there. And basically now the farm is finished. You just have to get in the chickens. But I've noticed that sometimes when the chickens grow up, they get pushed out. So I would like to encase this more like this and like this, just all the way around like that. And now the farm is finished, except for getting in the chickens and the minecart that I forgot, of course. It could be any minecart, but this one is cheapest. So we just put this in here like that, and we power it like that. And you really don't need to, but I just do it like that. Then we have to get in the chickens, and of course in survival you will just get in 2 chickens and you will feed them up in here, or you will feed them up another place and lure them with wheat or whatever. But this is creative, so I'm just going to put them in with a spawn egg. When one dies like that, it means you have the amount you can have. Then we close it off, and then if we want to, we can remove these blocks here. They are no longer needed, like that. Now they will poop their eggs into here, and it will be dispensed every time the minecarts drive over the detector rail. It will power this dispenser up here. And now we just need to wait, because it does take time for them to actually lay some eggs and the chickens to grow up. Oh, I see, I missed a block here. Of course you have to put a block right here as well. And that's it. Pretty simple, huh? Almost redstone-less chicken farm with the same rates as the OG old-time cooked chicken farms. What's not to like? Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you did, leave a like, and if you're brand new, subscribe. Remember to press that notification bell, because there will be many nice things coming out in the near future. I have a small furnace array that is so cool. I have a super cool big furnace array, and I have auto brewers, small and big, and a lot of stuff already made, already designed. It's just holding out for me to have time to produce a video. So look out for new ones. Have a good one. Bye.